Ever tried approaching a girl and bam! She suddenly remembered she left the stove on at home? Yeah, we've all been there. But listen, it's not about being perfect. It's about not coming off like a creep. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to approach without scaring her away. No weird tricks, just some solid everyday tips that actually work. Let's start with the basics. Your vibe. If your body language screams, "I'm super nervous," or worse, "I'm a little too excited," she's probably going to feel that. Tip number 1, smile, but keep it chill. A relaxed smile says, "I'm friendly, I'm cool, and I won't follow you to your car." But a smile that's a little too intense? Well, now you're giving scary clown energy. Tip number 2, respect personal space. Okay, this is a big one. If you're close enough to smell her shampoo, you're too close. Stay at least an arm's length away. Approaching from the side or at an angle also feels less threatening than head-on. Tip number 3, be relaxed, not rigid. Body language speaks louder than words. If you're stiff as a board, she'll feel that tension too. Just keep your posture open. No slouching, no fidgeting, no overthinking. Next, let's talk about timing. The when and how you approach can make or break the interaction. Tip number 1, read the situation. If she's got headphones in, scrolling through her phone, or deep in conversation, those are signs she might not want to be approached right now. And that's okay. It's all about finding the right moment. Interrupting her vibe isn't charming. It's just annoying. Tip number 2, use a situational opener. Here's a tip. Don't just compliment her looks out of nowhere. A good opener is something situational. See? Easy. Notice something about the environment or her outfit. Anything that gives the convo a natural entry point. But don't go overboard. Saying, "You look like you'd make a great wife?" Well, you just skipped 6 steps ahead, my friend. Alright, so you've nailed the approach. Now what? The conversation is where things can either go really well or crash and burn. Tip number 1, don't turn it into an interrogation. Firing off 20 questions in a row will make her feel like she's on trial, not on a friendly chat. Nobody likes, "What do you do? Where are you from? What's your 5-year plan?" Instead, ask open-ended questions and respond to what she says. A good conversation is like tennis. Hit the ball, but let her hit it back. Tip number 2, don't overshare or get too personal, I get it. If she seems nice, you might want to spill your whole life story. But telling her your ex broke your heart 12 minutes into the convo? Yeah, hard pass. Keep things light at first. Save the emotional deep dives for later. Tip number 3, stay present and listen. Here's a pro tip. Actually listen to her. Don't be that person who's already planning their next sentence while she's talking. Trust me, being a good listener is 100 times more attractive than any pickup line. Now, here's the truth. Sometimes, even if you do everything right, she still might not be interested, and that's totally fine. Tip number 1, rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. If she's not feeling it, it's not the end of the world. Maybe she's having a bad day, or she's just not in the mood. Either way, it's not about you. Tip number 2, focus on connection, not an outcome. When you approach someone with, "I need to get her number or else," energy, it shows. Instead, think of it as just having a nice, low-pressure chat. Whether it leads somewhere or not, hey, you had a good conversation, and that's already a win. Alright, let's wrap this up. So, to avoid scaring her away, remember, keep your body language relaxed, respect personal space, pick the right moment, and just be yourself without overdoing it. Most importantly, focus on connecting with people, without worrying about where it's gonna lead. Because at the end of the day, a chill conversation is always better than a forced one. Got any funny stories about awkward approaches? Or maybe a time when things went surprisingly well? Share them in the comments, I'd love to hear them. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. More content like this coming your way soon.